I just can't let
Hey Virgo, let's get a look here at your weekend coming up. February 7th through the 9th. Okay. Wow, moving quick. February 7th through the 9th. Okay. Smash that like button if you enjoy the reading. Do consider subscribing, and personal reading link is right up top there. All right, let's get into this. What's the weekend messages? Virgo, what's coming up? What does Virgo need to know? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What does Virgo need to know? What's going to show up? Oh, somebody's getting a motorcycle, I just heard. Or a bike. Or doing something. Or a circuitous kind of energy. Full circle. Coming around again. Or just something's coming around. I'm feeling like in a... something ending, something beginning. Okay. Maybe you're going to buy like an elliptical or, yeah, I don't know. Something to do with the wheel. The wheel's turning, Virgo, this weekend. The wheel is turning. As the world turns, the shift is happening. All right, let's see. What else do you need to know, Virgo? Okay, you got a liar. Pinocchio. Okay. Pregnancy. Somebody might be pregnant, finding out about a pregnancy over this weekend. This damn honeymoon card keeps showing up. Where are y'all going? Are you traveling somewhere? Going to a wedding? Get an invitation to a wedding this weekend? There's a confession. Someone else trying to sabotage a relate. What in the heck? A little bit of gossip. One more. I don't usually pull this many cards, but I feel like Spirit. It's like, no, we got some talking to do. Okay. Look, there's something going on in your life. You have a decision that you need to make, perhaps over this weekend. It's not the right time to decide. That's what I'm hearing. So what's on your mind, Virgo? What are you going to need to decide about? Moving, relocating, changing jobs, leaving a relationship, starting a relationship, starting a diet, finishing the diet, starting something new. Okay? Listen, Spirit's saying no, but you do whatever the hell you want, okay? But these do not, I'm going to tell you this. This is a big ticket item. That's what I'm feeling. Big ticket item, which means it's a consequential decision that you have on your at your table, sitting in front of you, right? Some of you do, or it might come up. It really, like I was being kind of cutesy there with the little things, but this, this is more like a life-changing kind of decision. And Spirit's like, maybe hold off on that over the weekend, okay? And I'm hearing you don't have to decide right away. If you feel pushed to decide, okay, well, the decision is, I'm not making a decision this weekend, right? There's an old song lyrics, if you choose not to decide, you still are making a choice, okay? So that's what I'm hearing, right? Not the right time to make this decision, Virgo, over this weekend. Go and relax, right? Some of you might be thinking about changing a residence or moving in with someone, or someone brings this up to you. I do feel like that might be the big ticket thing, okay? I'm hearing pause, sleep on it, sleep on this. Maybe somebody asks you or brings this up to you, or maybe somebody tells you, hey, we're renting the place, you're going to have to leave. Whatever the situation is, like, I'm hearing don't stress over it this weekend, okay? I don't know why. Even if you do decide to make the decision, don't stress about it, okay? All right, yeah, so there's a big shift. There's some cycles here. Some things are changing. Something's ending. Something is beginning. The energy is coming in, okay? Maybe you feel it and you want to act on it. I'm hearing this weekend. Nah, not yet. Just wait. Wait for it to cycle through. Don't get behind the wheel and push it. Because you might want to. You're like, I got to make this decision. I got to do this. I got to do it. I got to push it forward. No, you don't. Don't push it forward. That will just be harder for you. It will move itself. The decision will get made for you. Okay? It will move itself. It's funny how that works when you just let things be. They actually tend to work out on their own. Things just kind of solve themselves. There's really very little effort we need to put into things. They just kind of solve themselves. And I feel like with this big ticket thing, whatever it might be, if it has to do with moving or relocating, changing jobs, blah, 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 whatever it might be. It's going to solve itself. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. Hey, let go. Leave it be. We got this. Okay. Now, you do have travel over this weekend. Some of you. You're going or somebody's coming. Or you're receiving someone or they're receiving you. Whatever it might be. Some kind of, it could be a wedding. Some type of also traveling with like having fun. Honeymoon phase. Could be traveling with your honey. You could be. Now, whoever your honey is, who's your honey? Maybe you don't have a honey. You could be going somewhere. Okay, it doesn't have to be a plane. It could be. Oh, I'm hearing a birthday party. You attending a birthday party this weekend? With or without your honey? Or maybe it's your honey's birthday. There's some kind of birthday. They're just telling. I see balloons. I see a cake. I see a table. I see an outdoor deck. And I see like a river or ocean. I'm hearing New York. They just gave me that. Like Staten Island, I just heard. Okay. You know, I've been to Staten Island, but like only to see the, I don't know anyone that lives there. Well, maybe I've talked to some of you on the phone that live there, but I've seen the Statue of Liberty. I've been up that way, right? Many, many, many times, but I've never been in anybody's home. And so this image that I'm getting is a little bit of remote viewing that's just coming to me. And I'm seeing a white couch, almost like a white sectional. And it's just given me like somebody's on a coastline. Somebody lives on a coastline. There's a lot of people. There's really somebody very, very nice looking there too. I see an image of a very attractive person being at a party. But it's like a daytime thing. Maybe it's a kid's party. Interesting. Okay. Oh, another. Okay. Oh, let's go with this, you guys. I'm also seeing baked ziti. Oh, that sounds so good. Baked ziti. There's like an older woman putting baked ziti on the table. Everybody come around. She cooked it. She baked it. She made it. She's like Italian or something. She made it herself. Okay, anyway, I have to get away from this. Let me just get out. All right, so watch out for this as well. You got a liar in your energy. There might be like somebody trying to sabotage a connection, or someone just being sneaky. I don't know if this is your person or somebody comes out of the woodwork, is trying to disrupt something. Okay. I'm not going to go deep into that because it's negative, but it doesn't have to be a romantic. I know that there's a heart and a male and a female and then a young woman. It could be a daughter who's just trying to, get between two parents. It could be some of you need to get rid of your babysitter. I'm just going to say, okay. It could be a neighbor who's just interfering. Okay. I'm seeing an older male who's trying to help like his mother. And there's a younger female who's kind of in the middle there, and she's getting involved. She's trying to get involved. She's trying to sabotage it. She cares, but she's kind of like, it could be like taking a mother to like a retirement home or a nursing facility or something, and there's a younger female who's like, no, don't do it. I'll take care of her, but she cares, but she's trying to stop something. That's what I'm hearing. It's a little sneaky energy, okay? I don't feel like it's an affair. Like, I don't feel like, for some of you it could be. But I'm not feeling that real strongly. Like maybe you know that there's something, but I'm not feeling that real strongly. I just feel like there's a third party thing, okay? Some of you are putting, look, this is like handlebars. Now sit with me and see this. I've never seen this before. This is like an elliptical stepper. Somebody's like climbing onto some, like this is the step and this is a handlebar. It's not a ball. Or somebody gonna start working out this weekend, or you're putting a piece of exercise equipment together. This is part of your inner healing work. Physical inner healing, when you're getting healthy, when you're dropping weight, you're shedding the pounds, your internal fat also disappears. It's not just your external, your internal fat shrinks as well. And that's kind of what I feel like. And like there's a challenging workout. Maybe you're upping your resistance. You could be climbing onto a stepper, going from like maybe a treadmill, then going from, this is just for some cardio work, but adding a bit of resistance. It's a little bit of a challenge. And this is making a decision or committing. Hey, for some, summer's coming. Got to get that summer body. Some of you are going to start doing that this weekend. Like really like, okay, it's time to commit. It's already February. Let me get a head start, right? Okay, good for you. All right, you do hear there's a confession about a pregnancy. Ooh, it's a secret. Somebody confesses to you. Oh God, guess what? I think I'm pregnant. I don't know who this is. Virgo, who is this? It's your daughter, daughter-in-law, son, son-in-law. A little bit of gossip. Family member, your niece, a nephew's like, oh my God, I think she's pregnant. You hear about it. You hear about a pregnancy this weekend, Virgo. I want to see if I can figure out who it is. It could be a friend. A little office gossip as well. Oh, it's a male. A male tells you. It's a fire sign. Fire sign. It's a fire sign. Masculine or feminine, okay? First masculine, then feminine, okay? You find out. I got somebody pregnant. Oh, geez. I knew this was... I saw this card before I was pulling cards. Right before I picked up to shuffle, I saw the Six of Cups. This person already has children. There's a third child on the way. Or a second is on the way. I'm hearing there's a girl. There's a baby girl coming. Yeah, there's a baby girl coming. This could be one of your siblings. Connection. A little gossip. You're on the phone. Mare, guess what? Guess who's having a baby? It's that. Okay, I hear that. Somebody goes to a priest. Confession. I got somebody pregnant. Wait, how old are we dealing with? Like, the majority of okay, I guess it's possible. If you're a guy. If you're the male, yeah, it's definitely possible. Okay. I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, the moral of the story is, right, you're going to hear something. You're going to hear something about somebody, they're going to want to tell you about this. It just could be your neighbor coming over. Let's have coffee. Hey, did you hear? It may not have any effect on you at all. Did you hear about so-and-so down the street? It's a little, maybe it's a show you're watching. A little soapy soap, okay? Anyway, you got to take these readings with a grain of salt. That's just how it works, okay? But yeah, you're going to hear something, little birdie whispering in your ear, Virgo. What else do you need to know? I'm going to pull some other cards here. Oh, you got a past life connection showing up over the weekend. This is a mature woman. Could be reaching out to you on social media. Could be a past love. Someone you knew before. Some of you might be working this weekend. You could be working with a dark male who's darker skin, darker hair, darker eyes. Dark hair, dark skin, dark eyes. Oh, somebody getting back with there's a biracial relationship. from work and connecting with them over the weekend. Yeah, a lot of career stuff going on. Some of you leaving that job. You know what? If you've been thinking about it this weekend, I know I said it's not really time to be just making any. Did I say that? Yeah, not time to be making any decisions over this weekend, but you might get let go, which for some is a blessing because that frees you up to go after the job you really want or to pursue a higher level. Okay, a lot of texting, phone calls, and online communication over this weekend. Some of you are going to be snowed in. I'm telling you that right now. The weather is keeping you in. It may not be snow, but there's some kind of a weather event that's going to keep you in. You're not going to lose power, but there's no one to talk to unless you're just online. There's a lot of texting, phone calls, online communication going on this weekend. Oh, for some of you, you're connecting with a new love. Ooh, over this weekend. And that could have a lot to do with this communication. Somebody new. You know what happens when you meet somebody new? There's a lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth. Maybe you're on a dating site or you meet somebody through mutuals or something. A lot of communication between you. Oh, yeah, you got someone's courting you. Professional male. Someone in a uniform. Okay. Interesting messages showing up here this weekend, Virgo. A lot of, you got a busy weekend. True gem. I thought I saw this. Something to do with, some of you are pricing your jewelry or getting insurance quotes for your jewelry, I'm hearing, over this weekend, or for your valuables. Or you should be, or you need to. You also have a young male who's showing up in your life this weekend. They could be a car salesman. Maybe you're looking at a new car. Some of you are buying a classic. You know, I read this thing and they said, if you want to, I know I'm crazy, but it's just a Virgo thing. I'm interested and I have so many special interests. If you want to avoid an EMP attack, they're saying electromagnetic pulse attack. If you don't know what that is, do your research. In your vehicle, buy a car that was manufactured before 1980 because they don't have the electronics, something like that. Okay. So in case there's an EMP attack, right? And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not predicting or remote viewing this. Although I did see something the other night. So when I remote view, I know some of you can do this. It mostly happens when I'm relaxed and I'm like at that complete relaxation point, like at the end of the night, right? Maybe before I fall asleep or just when I close my eyes. You know when you just lay down, the room's dark, TV's off, all electronics are just plugged in, put away, and you lay in your bed and it's dark and your eyes are closed and you're getting into that sleep mode. That's usually when I see the majority of the things that I see. And I saw, it was like a bird's eye view of like a satellite image of a place. So it looked like it was a lot of communities, homes or buildings or a city block or something. And I saw this invisible wave go slowly across this satellite image. It was a live satellite image that I was viewing. But it wasn't like tsunami water, and it was more like an energetic, energy is clear, like you can't see it. It's a vibration. It was just going across, and it was huge. But it was like an energetic wave, you know what I mean? And I saw it, and I kind of just popped up out of my dozing. And I just thought to myself, what the heck is that? What was that? What did I see? So I don't often, I think it woke me up because it was just so real. I wasn't really fully asleep, but it brought me back to awareness. I have no idea what it is. I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm talking about an EMP thing because I don't really know what that if that would have like an image, or if you could see something. I'll have to look that up. But I don't know. There's something here I needed to tell you about, and I'm not sure what exactly that thing is. I'm not trying to be a doomsday person or scare anybody. It wasn't like all across the world. It was just like, so maybe it's just a small earthquake or something that has, and they do. Earthquakes have like a vibrating rolling effect where they just go across. But I don't know. There was something kind of profound about it. We'll see. I was talking about some kind of a weather event or something. So I do feel like there's going to be something. I didn't see death and destruction. I didn't see people screaming in panic like, I don't know, those movies, things like that. I didn't see any of that. It was more of a silent wave. Okay, anyway. You got soulmate. There's soulmate union over this weekend coming up, okay? There could be two people getting into a serious relationship, a marriage, or a partnership. It's a beautiful connection, beautiful relationship. I don't know what in God's name. Oh, this is energy. Look, here we go again with the energy. Pure energy. There's also something about a home, real estate, residence, property. Somebody's got a connection that's showing up this weekend. And we did see moving too, so there might be relocating over this weekend. Moving to a new home, a new place, whatever it might be. Or selling a place. But I feel like maybe just looking at places. Some of you might be going to some open houses or just looking. Just kind of like, no, I don't need any help. I'm just looking. I'm just browsing. Maybe you're online browsing. Okay. Definitely that energy over this weekend. You guys, I think that this was just going to be an informative weekend reading. It doesn't feel like there's anything major in depth that we have to get into. I hope it didn't scare you with the the views of the things that I saw. Don't be scared. That's not like my Virgos. Virgos don't get scared. They're very well prepared for everything. That's why I can talk to you guys like this, because you understand me. You understand where I'm coming from. Virgos are like, yeah, it's not a big deal. We're fine. All right. Anyway, I'm just going to leave that there. It was fun and interesting, right? To say the least. Anyway, I shouldn't critique my own readings. I have no idea. So have a fantastic weekend. I will see you all back here on Sunday. If you get caught in a weather event, stay safe. I know there's some ice that's going to be coming around for some, so please be careful. What do they say? Drive on main roads, stay off bridges and back roads, and don't drive at night if you don't have to. All right, love you all. I'll see you back here on Sunday. Take care. Bye.